All right, it is noon on April 30th of 24. I just wanted to give a little life update because it's been a while. Mostly good news. Earlier this month, there was a total solar eclipse, so that was once in a lifetime, really cool thing. Atticus turned 3 in February. Hemi just turned 1 on the 20th. This is the last week before finals, but I don't really have any finals, and then we get into summer. This summer should be pretty good. It's probably one of my, if not the last, pretty free summer before I have like a full-time job, hopefully. I'm mostly just going to be spending it doing research in the greenhouse. Got my entire little timeline planned out, but hopefully we can stick to schedule. This summer's also supposed to be the double cicada brood, so pretty excited about that. This coming weekend, I'm probably going to go up to McGee Marsh again, go see the warblers. I already heard some yesterday, but I've yet to see one, so probably going to see if other people want to join me, because that's been really fun. I have like a list here of random things to talk about. We recently bought a ring.
Come here, buddy.
It's in Robert's hands now. He gets to decide when to pop the question, but I was really picky, so we picked out this beautiful salt and pepper diamond. We took it to this guy in Brecksville, and he made this beautiful custom ring. It's really viney and nature inspired, and it's perfectly me. Like, I cried when I saw it. It sounds like such a stupid white girl thing to do, but it's just gorgeous, and I'm so excited for my future. This summer we also are going on a few little trips. So Aaron decided that he wanted to try backpacking. So I was like, okay, I'll take you on a beginning backpacking trip. And then while we were planning it, Brennan joined the call and was like, well, I want to go. So Brennan's going to join us. And then Megan, Aaron's girlfriend, is also going to join us. So the 5 of us are going to go to Allegheny National Forest for like a weekend. And then I knew that Val had wanted to also try. And then Molly said she wanted to try. And then Gabe and Alec, their respective boyfriends, said they also wanted to try. So I think we're going to take those group of 4 plus me and Robert to, I found like a decent looking trail in Mohican, just because it's easier for beginners and it's also not as long of a drive. So that'll be another fun little weekend trip. And then I'm sure me and Mom might find something to do. Like last year we went to the Ann Arbor Art Fair, and that was really fun. So maybe we'll do that again. Maybe we'll just go find an Airbnb, hang out by the lake or something. I'm kind of stuffy right now because I have developed allergies. I have like spring allergies now. It's so cool. I just thought I was sick for a while, but no, I'm allergic to stuff. I think it's those fucking Bradford pears. Those stupid things are everywhere in Kent. It makes me mad. The weather right now is so nice. It's like the end of April, but it was like almost 80 yesterday. It's like 65 to 70 today. I am itching to get to a Lowe's and plant things for my barren little patio. I currently have 4, technically 5 tattoos if you count the little heart from Mom. But I'm hoping to get 2 more, either this year or within the next year, to go with the moth. Get like a cicada and a dragonfly for Robert and Mom. But I'm waiting for the artist to finish those. Robert and I have been lamenting how badly we want a house. The apartment's okay, and when we first moved in, it was like, oh my god, we have so much space. And now we've been here for a year and some change, and we're like, damn, we don't have enough space. Like, I know I'm dying for a yard. Robert really wants a garage and a place to do all of his tinkering, and I'm desperate for a place where I can do crafts, because right now it's either like, okay, I clear off the kitchen table, and I have to be done by dinner, or I clear off my desk, and it's annoying to clear off my desk because, like, my computer, and I got a second monitor, and all that shit's there. So it's annoying. So we're definitely itching for a new space, but got another year here at least until I graduate, but that's okay. There's also been talk of the wedding and such. I think I want it at the Botanical Gardens if we can, but if we can't, I'm sure we'll find somewhere else lovely. Mom and Dad are doing okay. The Giza and Bert are getting up there. They've been talking about getting a new dog, but I think my mom's hesitant, and she wants to get, like, not a puppy, which I can understand. Sam's doing pretty good. He's got a girlfriend. Her name's Clara. She seems really nice. He's in his 2nd year. He's about to finish his 2nd year at Otterbein, I believe. He's doing lacrosse there. And while the overall team is pretty mediocre, apparently he's doing really good. Dad was telling me just the other day he broke a record there for winning the most face-offs in a game. I think the old record was 15, and Sam did 19 in a game. So real show off. But I'm glad whenever I get to hang out with Sam now because we can just relax and talk and laugh about stuff. And sometimes he's still got to stick up his ass, but he's a way nicer person than he was like 4 years ago. So I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I have like a nice brother again. I haven't had that since I was like 7, so this is great. um, Taylor's doing good. She also has a boyfriend who's, funnily enough, is named Sam. She is set to graduate in probably like a couple of days, I think. Yeah. Because she's going to graduate, and then she got an offer for a job at the Army Corps of Engineers doing, like, conservation stuff. So that's good for her. It'll suck that she's far away, but I kind of always knew she was going to move far away. That's just how the kind of vibes Taylor gives. I've recently, within, like, the past, like, year, become, like, pretty close with Molly and Val again, which I kind of wasn't expecting, because there was a while where, like, we'd text each other, Happy Birthday, Merry Christmas. That was about it. But, yeah, last fall, I found out that Val and Gabe played D&D all the time with a bunch of buddies they have, and I was like, shit, I would love to play D&D, so Gabe, who is normally the DM, invited me, and over the summer and through the last, like, 2 semesters, we've played, not terribly frequently because of scheduling, but, we've had a good number of sessions, and then eventually Molly was invited, and we've been having fun, and the other night we had drunk D&D where we brought all of our boyfriends and they had some of their high school friends. It was a party of like 10. It was ridiculous, but it was very fun. So it's been really good to hang out with them. Val's boyfriend Gabe is really nice, sweet guy, and Molly's boyfriend Alec is really funny. Also nice. But I don't know, it's really refreshing. Just last weekend we all went down, me and Robert drove down and picked up Val and Gabe, and then we all hung out at like Molly and Alec's apartment. We went and got food, we played some board games. It was really fun and just, I don't know, refreshing. Good to be around physical people. You're not worried about appearances or whatever. Just having fucking fun. And it was rad. And I'm really glad to, I don't know, have these people active in my life again. I still talk to Sammy. She's, as unresponsive as ever, but I still love that girl. I know she was freaking out for a while because she was applying to grad schools, which she finally got into. She got into a program at Cleveland State, so very proud of her, and that also means that she's around for 2 more years. And I think she just got a puppy like 2 days ago. I think his name is Bubbles. Very, very Sammy name. I'm on like a plushie kick. I've always loved plushies, but I've come to the realization that I collect plushies. I don't just like them, I collect them. So I keep getting a handful. I got a scholarship, and I was like, well, I deserve a treat. So I went and like bought myself 2 plushies. I've got like the Papa's on next to me as I'm recording, and there's like 5 of them in it, and 1 on my desk, and 2 on my desk, 3 on my desk, whatever. I like plushies. And back in November, I actually started playing Dragon Cave again, that like pet site that I played in like 2015. I don't know why. I decided, I was like, one day I just remembered, I was like, shit, Dragon Cave's a thing. And I've been like meticulously trying to get all the dragons and all the combinations and shit, and it's fun. It's not as fun when you don't have people to play with, but it's, I spend like 5 minutes a night on it, and it's good time. Oh, I think the last video I posted was about the golf course. And unfortunately, back in like March, they came in and in the span of like 3 days, they cut down the whole fucking thing. And it's still just sitting there, all the logs just sitting there. I know they probably just came in to chop down the trees before the bat laws come into effect, but it was gut-wrenching. Like, I was really upset.
Robert's in the tree there.
And like, Robert was upset, and I don't know. I've been reading Braiding Sweetgrass. I read it while I was in Costa Rica. And I'm still finishing it. I've got like 30 pages left or something. But I don't know, something about that author's... It's a really good book in general. I think everybody should read it. But I think reading it has helped me solidify a lot of my own spiritual beliefs. And, more than anything, just recognizing that it's okay to be spiritual. It's okay to feel some sense of a greater connection out there or whatever. You know, it's okay that everything doesn't have to be scientific. Um, so I kind of, I'd say it's a loose spirituality, but it's more of just a belief that you can feel power and greater connections from places and creatures and things. And, you know, as I was already kind of processing my own feelings about this stuff, literally like the next week, the golf course was cut down, and I was just so torn up about it. And the only thing I could think to do was go over to the edge of the property while they're actively, loudly sawing down trees and scaring all the dogs and the birds, and just stand there for a moment and tell them I'm sorry.
Come on. Hey.
That it is what it is, that this happened, that they were let to grow for years and then suddenly cut down, and that I hope that one day when we're all dead and gone and whatever shitty housing development they're going to put on that land is gone, that the trees can come back and the birds can live again. So, I don't know. It gave me some solace, and maybe if there is something there to hear me, it gave it some solace too. I said I had good news. That was a bummer. But, yeah. I made a few New Year's resolutions, which I have been keeping up on. They were to do 25, like, just for fun hikes. You know, just go on a hike just for fun, just for me. And I think I've done, like, 10 of them so far. So that's pretty good. Second one was to post 500 inaturalist posts, and I think I'm at, like, 314 or something like that. So doing pretty good. Lots of taking pictures of random things. And then the last one is to try and get into better shape and maybe lose some weight. I think that's been a lifelong goal. I've yet to get there, but I am hopeful for this summer that, you know, if not lose some weight, because I've never successfully done that, I can at least get a little more in shape, so I can do the things I want to do, and I can at least be proud of what my body is capable of. Weirdly enough, when I go backpacking, I think that's the time I'm most proud of my body, and, like, even though I'm, like, sitting there fucking sweaty and nasty, I think it's one of the times I'm most body positive, because I can forget what I look like. There's no mirror to see, and everyone I'm around, we all look like shit, so, like, appearance doesn't matter, it's about physicality. And while I am huffing and puffing some, and I need to sip water and sit down sometimes, I'm still doing it. I am still climbing up mountains, carrying 30 pounds of shit, picking up water. I'm still doing it. And I'm proud of that. And it feels good. So, looking forward to that this summer. But I'm going to try and get out and hike a little more before then so I don't do terribly and feel awful. But, yeah, it'll be fun leading around a bunch of beginners. Hopefully it's good. Yeah. Well, I think that's about it. I'll find some random shit to film over this. Future Emily, I hope you're doing okay. I hope you remember to make these videos. I hope you are having a great time in your future house with your future husband and your future dogs and whatever. Dogs and rabbits and birds and cats and... Probably not cats, but, you know, whatever. Fish tank. I want a fucking fish tank again. I miss my fish tank. Whatever. I missed Western goodbye. That's about it. See ya. I actually forgot to mention one thing. I'm trying to find a therapist over the summer as well, because next semester is gonna suck ripe fucking ass. Because I have, like, a remote sensing class and I know nothing about it and it's gonna stress me out. And I have to take a class with this awful fucking professor that makes me want to die and almost made me want to, like, I damn near considered dropping out the first semester because they're that bad. And I'm also gonna be, like, chest deep in chemical analysis and data analysis, and I'm really not looking forward to it, and I don't think I'm going to be in a good place mentally, so I'm trying to find, like, a doctor now, so when that time comes, I have a resource, because I'm not very good at managing my stress sometimes. So, yeah. So that sucks on the horizon, but I'm going to try and enjoy this summer while it is. Okay, bye for real this time. Mwah.